It's the 2020 Corolla Hybrid.
So this is it then, the new 2020 Corolla. But this isn't just any Corolla, this is the first ever Corolla Hybrid in North America. And it almost seems silly to think that it's taken this long for a Corolla Hybrid from a company who practically invented the modern fuel-efficient hybrid system to hit our market. Now, hybrids are all about numbers, after all. That's the point of the hybrid. The reason for a hybrid vehicle to exist are because of numbers. Well, so how's this for a number? 52. This Corolla Hybrid gets 52 miles to a gallon on the combined cycle. 52! Really, let that sink in for a moment. Now, some hybrids and even a few electric cars can be a conflicting fallacy, returning only marginally better efficiency than their gas-powered counterparts. Not the Corolla Hybrid. This is now officially one of the most efficient cars you can buy anywhere in the world today. Let's back up though. The new 2020 Corolla. The looks, all right? How do you make an economy car look interesting? It's simple, really. You do whatever the designers at Toyota accomplished with the new Corolla. It's sharp, yet smooth and elegant. Creases that aren't jarring, the front tapering to a unified agreement of coherence. Now, this look first debuted last year on the new Corolla hatchback to a great reception. I particularly like how the headlights, they flow to one another, they connect, but with the Toyota badge as its focal point. It's almost as if it's smiling. It's aggressive, but it's not mean. Make no mistake, this is a very good-looking car, appearing longer, wider, and lower than the prior model. Now, the new Corolla sedan also receives a new chassis. It's the modular TNGA platform. That stands for Toyota's new global architecture. It's modular, meaning it can be adapted to just about any car. And every car it's been implemented with has resulted in a car that's more pleasant and engaging to drive than the model it replaces. Examples include the Camry and the RAV4. So on the road, steering, it's improved. It's both quicker and more accurate, giving you confidence to place the car just about anywhere on the road. And it even beckons a sense of eagerness every time you see one of those signs with the squiggly line to say next 4 miles. Now, the ride quality has also been improved because of that new chassis architecture. For example, the rear suspension has a new multi-link design, which allows a better ride quality, but also more control over the rear end of the car. Speed? Well, you're not buying a Corolla Hybrid to go drag racing. You're buying it because it's pleasant to drive, it's quiet, comfortable, and it gets exceptionally good mileage. But for normal day-to-day driving, there's never any want to go faster, or really ever any need to go faster. For normal commuting, that's perfect. Of course, it comes with tons of standard safety features too, as does every new Toyota, including a frontal collision warning system and adaptive cruise control. I am not hitting the brake pedal. I am not hitting the brake pedal. Wow, look at that. Is that not amazing? That was radar cruise control, and it completely came to a stop on its own. And for the techies, Apple CarPlay is finally standard as well. Now, the interior is a very nice place to spend some time as well. All the materials used everywhere are of a nice quality. The seats are comfortable, it's roomy, it's quiet. It has really all the makings of what you would consider to be a good interior. Now, the Corolla Hybrid starts at just around $24,000. It's $3,000 more than the equivalent gas-powered Corolla LE. Now, for that jump in price, though, you're going from kind of like the low 30 miles to a gallon combined range to over 50, which is a significant, that's a large leap. And if you're someone who is driving, 15,000 miles a year, that might be worth it to you, especially with gas at just around $4 a gallon right now. What's even more amazing is that after a 10-mile drive, a couple miles on the freeway, some back roads, a couple minutes sitting at a stoplight or two, when I got back to the dealer, the fuel mileage was averaging over 56. That is simply incredible. Now, perhaps the biggest competitor to the Corolla Hybrid comes from within, in the form of the Prius. Now, for some, the reason they never considered a Prius before was because of the looks. It can be polarizing. Some people really like it, some people don't. And looks are a subjective thing, and that's okay. The Corolla Hybrid is around the same price. They get about the same fuel economy. So maybe the Corolla Hybrid is the car for you finally. So that's the new Corolla Hybrid. Fuel efficiency doesn't have to be boring. It also can look pretty good.